is also incredible. I'm Deborah Jung, and I'm the Executive Director of Kids Who Care, which just is the fancy title for I get to hang out with kids all year long. And if you haven't been to see any of our performances, this is our home. So the Scott Theater is our home stage, and this is where we produce everything from, in June, you might find us producing Shrek, or Peter Pan, or West Side Story, something that we all love, whether you're a grandparent, which I am, or a kid, so maybe you're 4 years old or maybe you're 84. Both audience members should totally love it. Or you might come here in July when we have kids from all over the world. So in July, if you happen to buy a ticket to a performance here of Kids Who Cares in the Scott Theater, you find kids from Australia and China and Italy and Granbury and Euless and Colleyville and Fort Worth. You guys come on up, join us. This is a perfect place for you to sit. Or you might come in the school year, and what you find in the school year is that there are kids here taking classes once a week. So they want to be on stage, they want to learn about musical theater, and maybe they're 4. Is anybody 4 in the audience? Yes. Maybe they're 18, maybe they're 14, so all age kids. Maybe you want to take a class and you would come here. Or maybe you want to be more serious in terms of sort of living here, and that's the group you're about to see. The resident company started in the summer, in July, with 150 kids from all over the world, and then in August, this group of kids that you're going to see came to audition to be part of a year-long tour. So between now and May, this group will perform our show, District 11, Believe in Me, about 35 to 40 times. All over the Metroplex, so you might find us at a Boys and Girls Club. We might be in their gymnasium. Or you might find us where you found us in September. Laura Bush was speaking and we got to sing before and after her, which is pretty cool. So you might find us at a gala or at a gymnasium, or you might find us at the Meyerson, and it's the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and we're singing there too. So it's a company of kids that look like this, that are from all over the Metroplex, that come here a bit like select soccer. Soccer players, where are you? I know Matt is a soccer player. Are there any soccer players? Thank you, Catherine. I knew there was one. All right, so soccer players, those people are really serious about soccer. These guys are really serious about performing and really just becoming great people. So today what we have planned for you is to give you a taste of what's happening here October 10th. We will be opening District 11, Believe in Me, which is our original musical, the full musical on October 10th. And so we just wanted to give you a little sneak preview of those things. All right, so are you ready? I'm going to pause because if you can stay here, but do you want to come here? Do you want to come have a seat? And if you're back there, you're okay to come really up here in the sweet spot, almost the sweet spot. Okay, that's great. So this is Kids Who Care, and these are pieces from our show, District 11.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. One more time. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to spend your time with us. I am truly very pleased that you did because, well, you didn't have to. So thanks for actually coming out and doing that. We really appreciate it. It is my absolute pleasure and honor to introduce to you a special keynote speaker. We've got him. His name is Dalton Sherman. He traveled all the way from the Charles Rice Learning Center. So please make some noise for Dalton Sherman, ladies and gentlemen.
Me. Do you believe in me? Do you believe that I can stand up here and talk to over 20,000 of you? Hey, Charles Rice Learning Center. Do you believe in me? Come on, I can't hear you. That's right, they do. Because here's the deal. I can do anything, be anything, create anything, dream anything, become anything, because you believe in me, and it rubs off on me. Let me ask you a question, District 11. Do you believe my classmates?
Yes.
Do you believe that every single one of us can graduate ready for college or the workplace? You better. your schools. All 157,000 of us. And what we need from you is to believe that we can reach our highest potential, no matter where we come from. You better not give up on us. No, you better not. Because, as you know, in some cases, you're all we've got. You're the one who feed us, who wipe our tears, who hold our hands or hug us when we need it. You're the one who love us, and sometimes it feels like no one else does. And when we need it the most, don't give up, my classmates. Do you believe in your calling?
Yes.
I hope so, because they came to your school because they want to make a difference too. Believe in them, trust them, and lean on them when times get tough. We all know we kids can make it tough sometimes. Am I right? Yeah. Can I get an amen? Amen. So whether you're a counselor or a librarian, whether you're a teacher assistant or work in the front office, whether you serve up meals in the cafeteria, my favorite, or you help do the halls clean, or whether you're a teacher or a principal, we need you. Please believe in your colleagues, and they'll believe in you. Do you believe in yourself?
Yes.
Do you believe that what you're doing is shaping not just my generation, but that of my children's and my children's children? There are probably easier ways to make a living, but I want to tell you, on behalf of all the students, we need you. We need you now more than ever. Believe in yourself. Finally, we need you to know that what you're doing is the most important job in cities today. We need you to believe in us, in your colleagues, in yourself, and in our goals. Do you believe?
It's the first day of school. Oh, won't it be cool to see what goes down inside? All my friends, they will see how cute I can be, and I gotta impress my guy.
So, I wanted to introduce myself really quick while we're getting set up for my next number. Our next number. My name is Matt Ransdell Jr., and I've been working as a professional actor for the past 6, 7, 8 years total. I got represented by the Mary Collins Agency here in Dallas. I've been back and forth from New York City. I've done a lot of commercial and TV work, did things like an NFL commercial you might have seen me on that played during the Super Bowl. I've done voiceovers for cartoons like Dragon Ball Z and games like Call of Duty. And I also travel across the country as a motivational speaker. I've worked with MTV for their Woody Awards and worked with artists like Future, Childish Gambino, and Wiz Khalifa. And one of the coolest things I've been able to add to my resume to this date is the opportunity to teach and work with the youth here at Kids Who Care. I've been performing, I've been traveling, I've been speaking, and I've been working, but one of the most rewarding things I have ever done is teach. I graduated from the University of North Texas, and I'm very, very fortunate to teach musical theater performance here at Kids Who Care, and I'm also the resident stage manager for the company that you see traveling and performing exciting things today. If you know somebody who would like to take a class, we are accepting enrollment. We started about 2 weeks ago, but we're still welcoming anybody who wants to join us just a little bit later. And this goes all the way up to high school students, senior year, from second graders. So there's a huge wide range of ages you can bring in. Please recommend your friends. If you yourself have been thinking about it, please come take my class. I promise you it's fun. You'll learn a lot, and you'll have a skill set that's going to help you excel in whatever field you want. So here's our next number. Thank you.
Probably it's everybody. And who are you sharing your locker with? And don't forget lunch. Remember how it is to go to lunch? And who do you eat with? And maybe you don't know anybody, so who are you going to sit with? Or maybe all the popular kids are there and you're afraid to walk by them. Or maybe you're a real nerd and you're really looking for your friends because you're doing some sort of science experiment while you're eating. That feeling is what District 11 is about, and how it feels to be in school, and how wonderful and also scary it can be. And so we'd love for you to know that the full version of this show is October 10th. It's a Friday night. It's here on the Scott Theater stage, which, if you haven't been in, is a beautiful space. stadium seating, 500 seats, and our audience has every imaginable age. It's G-rated, so you can bring everybody. And most importantly, it's about what our kids care about. And so not only do we talk about how it feels to be in school, we talk about how important it is to have the right people in your life teaching you, and it will change your life. So it's also this incredible celebration about our teachers. We want you to come October 10th. The box office is open right behind you today, and you could pick up a shirt like this. So we want you to come, bring your friends, and if you are a teacher, where are you? Or a principal, or a librarian. We also want you to know we have school day performances. So our 10 a.m. performance that morning is sold out, but the 12 o'clock is not. And so we'd love for you to come with your students, with your kids, to come see District 11. I think they're ready behind me, aren't they? Yes, they are. So let's see what happens at lunch.
I see you sitting there across the room, like a god upon a platter, just for me. With horseradish, cheddar cheese, and thick sliced roast turkey, so pleasing to the palate, if you let me taste and see. But you're breaking my heart. I'm falling apart. You don't even know my name. And oh, so silent you sit, you callous piece of everything I want. I am so blue, oh sandwich, I heart you. A French baguette with a crispy shell, but a gently soft interior, I'm sure. With avocado and alfalfa sprouts and spring green mix, not just lettuce, but spring green mix. I want to take a big bite out of you and let you nourish me through and through. Let you sustain until your crumbs upon a plate. I'm alone again. I'm so alone for me. You're breaking my heart. I'm falling apart. You don't even know my name. Oh, so sad to sit, you callous piece of everything I want. Oh, sandwich. And the very, 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 very best part is the contrast that you offer to my hips. 'Cause amidst the meat and greens and spicy deli mustard, you are filled with sour cream and onions on chips. But you're breaking my heart. I'm falling apart. You don't even know my name. Oh, so sad that you sit, you callous piece of everything I want. I am so blue, oh sandwich, I heart you. Oh sandwich, I heart you.
Hi guys, I'm Kristen and I'm on from the PR and bookings team here at Kids Who Care, and we've actually had a little taste of what we're about. You know that our show will be here on Friday, October 10th, but what you may not know is that we can come to you. We can come to your gala, we can come to your like to invite us to. We would love to come and perform and work with you on any kind of special event. So call me, call the theater. My name is Kristen. I'd love to visit with you. Let me have your one.
Okay, I'm back. And I have my sleeves rolled up. We had a special request to translate some of the things we've been saying into Spanish, so I'm going to do a quick recap for you. And I hope I don't fail my heritage by messing it up. Okay, cool. So if you're just now gathering with us, or if you have been here the whole time and need a little bit of translation, first of all, I teach classes here. Así que si quieres traer a tus niños para tomar clases aquí en Kids Who Care, puedes traerlos y yo soy uno de los instructores que puedes enseñarle clase. Next, we talked about our October 10th show, so reminder there, si quieres venir a nuestro programa el 10 de octubre, vamos a tenerlo aquí en el Scott Theater esta noche, puedes ver tus boletos aquí en la mesa atrás. And finally, Kristen Tebow is our booking agent if you ever want to bring us to your school or organization. Así que si quieres traer a Kids Who Care a tu escuela o tu organización, there it is. So, come talk to Kristen Tebow. And thank you guys so much. One more round of applause for the kids. Talk to you a little bit more, so without further ado, together we can.
Let's see what they can do.
Let's stop the haters from hating, the fighters from fighting, and the takers from taking. Together we can. Understand that they're needing, in their eyes they are bleeding, yeah. Give back hope to the hopeless, and love to the hurting, faith to the forgotten, yeah. I wanna fly, fly, fly above the pain. I wanna cry, cry, cry myself to sleep. I wanna fly, fly, fly above the pain. I wanna cry, cry, cry myself to sleep. Together, yeah, together, we'll get it right. Ooh, together. We'll get it
and prosperity. Feeding up down every corner you turn. But it's time for this world to listen and learn
that we're the same on the inside. You see, we all want the same things, you and me. Time for education to be the key. Break this cycle of poverty.
We build some fences unintentionally. It's time to make them with respect and dignity. We build relationships peacefully. Brothers and sisters in harmony.
Stop the hating and the fighting with our brothers. Let's give our sons and daughters back to their mothers. Stop using colors and signs to communicate. Let's take this world back before it's too late. Together, yeah, together, we'll clear our
If you're just getting here, or if you've been here, we're reminding you, this is where Kids Who Care lives. We want you to come here. This is a place where we cherish the child, and we happen to have extraordinary people who hang out with us, like this. So if you're the kind of kid who likes this kind of energy, or if you're a parent and you see this energy in your living room, send them to us. We'd love to get to know them. You met Matt, who's our education director, and our resident company touring manager, who's also a babysitter. You met Kristen Tebow, who's going to book us wherever you'd like for us to come. She's in the back of the room. You can also buy tickets. And the last introduction I'd love to make was not Together We Can, just the song Amazing. Yeah? There's Pam and Aaron who wrote it. I love this song. We'll hang out before we go back to rehearsal because we have to be ready for you because you're coming October 10th, right? And so we'll hang out. Please come talk to our kids. They love to meet you. Most of all, thank you for coming to a cultural district that matters. And this is where kids live, so come back and see us. Thank you very much.